Thank you for joining us with this session on C2 topics, logarithms and circles. They're just a very short topic of logarithms and there's a small question to do with circles. So let's have a look at those two questions. Well, we've got a question here and it says find the values of x such that 2 log 3x minus log 3x minus 2 equals 2. Now, what we are hoping to achieve is we're hoping to get just some value here, here, and here, that's log form, and then changing this into index form where we say a to the power of c equals b. And so this is what we will be looking for. And we've got this 2 here, and if I put n log AB, that will equal log AB, and that n can come up here. So we'll put that 2, first of all, log base 3 x squared. And now we've got log of base 3 x minus 2 equals 2. So one of the rules when we have the log of m minus a log of n, that will equal the log of m over n. Just looking in your formula sheet, that particular rule is not there. So you need to know that. So we've got a minus, therefore we're going to divide m and n. If that's a minus, if it's a plus, we would multiply m and n. I'll just put that here. If it was a plus, then it would be the log of m times n. Therefore, we will say that will be the log of base 3 of x squared over x minus 2. That's like m over n. Here we've got log form already. So log base value equals 2. Let's rewrite this in index form where we put 3 to the power of 2 equals x squared of x minus 2. So we have 9 x squared over x minus 2. Well, we bring this denominator, it's being divided here, we'll take that up and multiply it with the 9. So we've got 9 times x minus 2 equals x squared. So 9x minus 18 equals x squared. And we can go into a quadratic formula here. 0 equals x squared minus 9x plus 18. And we're almost there. We can see that we can factorize this easily. 2 numbers that multiply to give 18 is 6 and 3. And if we use negative 6 times negative 3, then we would have 2 numbers that add to give negative 9. So to factorize this would be x minus 6, x minus 3. Therefore, each of these brackets will equal 0. And we have our final solution, therefore, x will equal 6, or x can equal 3. So the two values such that x two values of x are 6 and 3, and they are the solution of our equation. Of course, over here, just you could have said x will equal negative b. So that's a negative 9, negative b plus or minus b squared, 9 nines, minus 4 times 1 times 18 over 2a is 9 plus or minus 81 minus 40, 72 over 2. So we've got 9 plus or minus the square root of 9. So we get 9 plus 3 over 2, which is 12 over 2 is 6. 9 minus 3 is 6 over 2, which is 3. So you could have used the quadratic formula. Let's have a look at our solutions. We're told that x, we've got the 2, we moved the 2 up here, and then we've said that rule is the log of m over n, and so we've replaced the left-hand side. This is now saying they've already said 3 squared. Over here, they've already said 3. Oh, I put equals 2. 3 squared is 9. And they've got the x is 3, x is 6. So x is 3, x is 6. So we're okay. Alright, so that's a log question. Let's have a look at a circle question now, because when you're doing an exam, you'd have to jump from topic to topic. Just make sure that we're still, everything's working here. Good. Now, find the coordinates of the center at T of the circle. Now, we're told the center is at T, radius is R, and here is our equation. So when we have our equation plus y squared minus 20x minus 16y plus 139 equals 0. I'm just going to say that this is, we could complete the square, but I just like saying, all right, the x center point is negative half of that, and negative half of negative 20 is 10. So the x coordinate of t is 10. And negative a half of negative 16 is that's our x center. This is our y center. Will be 8. So the coordinates of C, the center of C of our circle is at T, 10, 8. Right, that's a very fast way to do it. It could complete the square, but let's move on now. Show that R equals 5. Now, this formula is in the formula of x minus center squared and y minus the center point squared. So that's the center 10, 8. And P is some xy. Then the distance between them is like Pythagoras theorem, the delta x squared plus delta y squared. If I just have a right angle triangle here, delta x squared is x minus 10. Delta y squared is y minus 8 squared equals the radius squared. So let's expand this, x squared minus 20x plus 100 y squared minus 16y plus 64 equals r squared. X squared minus 20x plus y squared minus 16y. Now if we group the numbers, we've got plus 100 plus 64. If I bring that r squared across minus r squared, that equals 0. That number there is 139. So we say therefore 100 plus 64 minus r squared is equal to 139. So 164 take away 139 equals r squared. That's 1 to 140 plus 24, 25 equals r squared. Therefore, the radius is equal to the square root of 25, which is 5. And it says show that r equals 5. Notice it wouldn't be r equals negative 5. Technically, you could take that square across to be plus and minus. But you wouldn't say a radius has a negative 5 because radius is absolute. So radius is the absolute of that value, which is simply 5. Okay. Now, the line L has an equation. Where's the line L? Here's the line L. Okay, so it's that vertical line. There's an equation x equals 13. So we know now that x is 13 up here, and the x value is 13 here. So we put 13 on the y coordinate. Crosses C, the circle at P and Q. Find the y-coordinates of P and Q. Well, we know that our circle equation is this. Just rewrite it, minus 16y plus 139 equals 0. And our equation of the line L is the x equals 13 line. Therefore, if we substitute x equals 13 into the circle, so we get 13 squared, y squared, 20 times 13 minus 16y plus 139 equals 0. 169 plus y squared minus 260 minus 16y plus 139 equals 0. Y squared minus 16y now. 169, pick up the calculator, just add 169 minus 260 plus 139 plus 48. Now we can factorize this. It's much easier to factorize. Two numbers are multiplied to give 48 and add to give 16, negative 16. So here's 1, C is 48, B equals negative 16. So 1 times 1, 48, 6 8s are 48, that equals negative 48. 12 4s are 48, and if we make a negative 12 and a negative 4, then that makes negative 16. So we've got y minus 12 and y minus 4 equals 0. Therefore, y equals 12 or y equals 4. So here Q is below, therefore Q will be the point 13, 4. The y-coordinate of Q is 4. And P is the point 13, 12. And therefore the y-coordinate of P, is 12. And the y-coordinate of Q is 4. And now we have to find, given that to 3 decimal places, PTQ is 1.8, so this angle here is 1.855. Find the perimeter of PTQ. We want PTQ, perimeter of that sector. Well, it's the radius plus the radius. It will be radius plus the arc length. Now the arc length equals theta times r. Theta is the angle, 1.855. Radius is 5. So 1.855 is the angle in radius times the radius of 5, so it's 9.275. And we've got 5 plus 5 plus 9.275. So 5 plus 5, that's the 5, that's the 5. Now, plus the arc at 9.275, so we get to 3 decimal places 19.275. What units? No units? Okay, we'll just put units, or length of units. All right, let's check our answers here. If we do 3 decimal places, let me just, here we've got, no, it didn't ask to answer in 3 decimal places. It says, given that the angle is 0.855 to 3 decimal places. So let's just check the answers. Now, the center is 10.8. This may be indicated on the diagram only as 10.8. So that is all we had to do, is say that the angle, that the center is 10.8. Good? the radius is 5, and they've used that formula that it equals to 25, and therefore now we substituted into the equation and got 5. And we're after our y coordinates. Y equals 4 or 12. One correct value and both is, so y equals 4 or y equals 12. And so we've got, because they've placed them on the diagram, we've said the y coordinate of Q is 4 and the y coordinate of P is 12. So we've got 4 and 12. That's fine. And finally, 2 radius plus their arc length. The arc length is r times theta, which is 5 times 1.815, and we've got 19.275. 19.275, which is an acceptable answer. Good. Well, that's all for these 2 questions. Let's hope that you find similar questions so you can practice them. The concepts involved are formulas of circles, which is x minus x center squared plus y minus the y center squared. We looked at a little concept that negative half of that value will be our center x, and negative half of that value will be our center y. And we've also had to solve 2 equations and factorize in today's support session. So look, not straightforward, but until we talk again or meet, stay happy.